Edochie, newly appointed lawyer, finally drops the pen over the case of divorce he has with Edochie. My people, it is really an interesting one. Edochie got a new lawyer after his old one had told him that he cannot stand in for Edochie following the case he has against Edochie. So Edochie went to appoint a new lawyer after the whole truth and everything that was being played to the lawyer. The lawyer said he cannot stand in for Edochie because there are a lot of violations of the law that Edochie and judyaustin has actually broken, and though he cannot bring up a case that will make Edochie win the case. My people, welcome to another exciting episode of G Central, where we'll give you all the latest gist and updates concerning this particular matter. So if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do hit on that subscription bell in front of you. Don't forget you can also like, comment and share on all social media handles. If you have any reaction, observation or anything at all you want to say to this particular post, you are free to come down to the comment section, drop your comments because I'll be replying them as soon as I hear them. So my people, this particular news is concerning the aspect of Edochie's new appointed lawyer dropping the case Edochie has against Edochie, or let me say Edochie has a case against you, because Edochie's case is kind of really critical and it involves a lot of fighting for Edochie to even win. In fact, there is no chances of Edochie winning the case against me, because right from when Edochie started filing Edochie with different court cases, Edochie has been the one winning it, right from the custody of the children, the house in Aja, and also many of their properties and assets that Edochie now has in her custody as of now. So Edochie is trying so hard to bring up a case against Edochie in order for him to get back all those things that are in Edochie's custody, even down to the custody of their children. So now it has now become a thorn on Edochie's flesh, because no lawyer is even willing to stand in for him as his attorney because of the violations Edochie and judyaustin keeps making against the law. The reason Yule's lawyer keeps dropping out is because each of the law Yule and judyaustin are breaking have a list of criteria and violations that have to be proved to constitute adultery, harassment, threat, bigamy, and etc. It appears Judy and Yule keeps intentionally producing posts that violate each of these criteria, that is the law, like they are taunting the judge and legal system. Judy is intentionally trying to incriminate Yule and tarnish the Edochie name. This frustrates the legal team. On the week of the hearing, Judy is trying to force Pet and Yule to marry her again, knowing this will create more evidence for bigamy. She must be insane. She is just doing all this posts in order for her just to ruin the name of the Edochie, and just so that she can get an excuse to justify against them. So because of their inability to get them a lawyer to stand in the case Edochie has against them, that includes the 100 million naira lawsuit Edochie slammed against Edochie. So ever since then, Edochie has been avoiding all court proceedings and all court messages in order for him to appear in court. Why? Because Edochie still does not have a legal attorney or a lawyer that will stand for him against the court case he has against Edochie. Where does Edochie want to see 100 million naira that he wants to pay to May, following the fact that Edochie is still trying to feed himself out of the videos he posts on Facebook, and he knows that he does not have much coming from that source? All the lawyers Edochie have been bringing up to stand for him have always been dropping the case. First of all, his attorney was his mother, barrister Josephine Edochie, but she decided that she was not going to appear in the courtroom since she was old and Edochie should get himself a new lawyer. But ever since then, Edochie has been running around getting himself a new lawyer, but once they come into the case and they see the whole severity of the whole issue, they decide on not to venture into the whole case, since it involves the death of Kambilichukwu, that is murder, adultery, bigamy, and so many of them. So So every lawyer that come across Yul Edochie tends to drop the pen or the case against Yul Edochie, saying that Yul does not have any say, but his only resolution is just to pay the 100 million naira that has been slammed against him, sign in the divorce papers, and move on with life. Because there is no way Yul Edochie is going to win the case he has against Edochie. So after then, when Yul Edochie got his first lawyer, he was so crazy that he went to appeal the whole matter and transfer the case to a higher court. They will declare a default judgment and order them to pay in some days, and if not, Yul Edochie will have to serve a sentence term. So Yul Edochie and judyaustin are just trying to make sure that everything is not going to fall back or backfire against them. That is why they have been avoiding all court proceedings and all court messages in order for them to appear in court. Judyaustin and Yul Edochie should just know that there are so many charges against them, but Edochie is just wiping out so many of them, because if Edochie wanted to really deal with Yul Edochie, she would have charged him for adultery, bigamy, and also for the murder of her son, Kambili-Chukwu. And so many of them, so many count charges against Yul Edochie, but Edochie is just putting it under the umbrella of the 100 million naira that she is willing to drop the whole case if Yul Edochie can sign the divorce paper and still give her the 100 million naira lawsuit that has been slammed against him. So Yul Edochie and judyaustin should just know of the fact that Edochie is not going to stop until she has finally gotten herself free from the hold of Yul Edochie. May is having to file adultery because Yul has refused to sign the uncontested divorce papers and for having a hand in Kambi's death. So May is being forced to rob him with the great force to get him back. Hopefully, Yul Edochie would decide to serve jail terms if he refused to sign those jail papers or those divorce papers, and also judyaustin will still move on to the next victim. So Yul Edochie should just sign the papers and move on with life. There is a question I keep asking myself, and I will also want you to drop your own reaction concerning this particular question. Why has Yul Edochie not decided to sign the divorce papers, knowing fully well that he will spend 7 years of his life, even if he does not divorce or sign the divorce papers against Edochie? What is his point? Like, what does he really want from Edochie? So guys, drop your comment down on the comment section, because I will want to hear from you or what you think of your own reaction concerning this whole news and all this news concerning Yul Edochie and him refusing to sign the divorce papers. Like, it is not that hard now. Just sign the divorce papers. Edochie can even waive off the 100 million naira lawsuit she has against Yul Edochie, but it seems as though Yul Edochie is now gullible, that he does not see the fact that Edochie could just waive out the 100 million naira lawsuit if he only signs the divorce paper. Because what brought about this 100 million naira lawsuit was the fact that Yul Edochie has refused to sign in the divorce papers. Judyaustin is not advising Yul Edochie to sign the divorce papers. It is all because of the money. For me, I believe it is all because of the acquirement Yul Edochie is going to lose out if he signed those divorce papers. Like, my dear, you can start off with judyaustin since you have decided that judyaustin is not your peace of mind. So you should start from scratch the way you started from scratch with Edochie. Start it off with judyaustin and let us see how far you can go. Yul Edochie knows that his backbone is Edochie, and that is why it is easy for him to let her go. If he lets Edochie go, who is going to sponsor his whole lifestyle and his whole activity? Who is going to feed his children that is at home with judyaustin? My dear, that is all the things Yul Edochie is looking out for. That is why he has still not yet decided on divorcing or signing the divorce papers. But Yul Edochie should let Edochie go and let the woman live in peace. The final solution is for Yul Edochie to sign those divorce papers, because I still believe that Edochie can still waive off the 100 million naira lawsuit, because she is not even after the money. All she is after is her freedom. Edochie is working towards her freedom, and Yul Edochie needs to grant her the freedom by letting her go by signing the divorce papers. Yul Edochie is a pure narcissist. That is why he has refused to sign those divorce papers against Edochie. Instead, he still decides on on keeping her in captive or in cage, and knowing fully well that Edochie would not move on until Edochie has signed off those divorce papers. So guys, I'll be leaving you here. I'll still be dropping more gist and update concerning this whole issue, but stay tight, stay glued. Don't forget, this is Gist Central. Turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever we drop a post concerning this particular video. So thank you and God bless. Have a nice day.